What's going on YouTube? The Apophis here and welcome back to my channel. We're back, baby! Wednesday's Words of Wisdom. If you don't know what Wednesday's Words of Wisdom is, it's my series where I take your questions and I give you my answers and advice on the subjects that you send me. If I do not have any fan submissions for Wednesday's Words of Wisdom, I usually talk about some kind of scenario that might help you, whether it be in life, in YouTube, in school, and whatever. It's just some kind of advice, some kind of wisdom from me bestowed upon you. So, enjoy it, stick around, it's going to be a good one. This one has nothing to do with life, and it has everything to do with YouTube. But before we get into that, I got a quick little thing that I want to get out there for everybody. I'm trying to put together a montage. Oh shit, I know, right? Like, I'm not the greatest player to be doing a montage, but you are. So, there's a new form on my channel. If you go to my channel, there's a form for you to submit clips. If you'd like your clips to be used in my montage or like a top 5 plays, top 5 fails, things, whatever, submit it with that form. If I do use your clip, you will be linked in the description to that video. If that means that I have to link 100 of you guys in a montage video, guess what? I'm going to link all 100 of you guys in the description. So, you will get credit where your credit is due. I kind of just really want to play around and goof off with some video editing and just kind of like learn some new stuff. So that's why I'm going to go about doing it. So, if you have clips that you're willing to submit, upload them unlisted to your channel. Please keep them within the 30-second range because I'm just going to cut them anyway. And make sure they're unlisted, yeah. And keep in mind though, if you do submit a clip, you're giving me rights to use it for monetary purposes. So, that's also in the form. So if you're not comfortable with me claiming the video that has a clip of yours in it, don't send it in. So, now that that's out of the way, let's kick it. Wednesday's Words of Wisdom. I've been getting this a lot lately, and it's been bugging the shit out of me. Absolutely bugging the shit out of me. People are messaging my inbox, and I'm sure this happens to everybody, not just me. But they're like, hey, I know that I know that this is probably really stupid, but I just started a new channel and I'm trying to get exposure, dude, and I just really want you to go check me out, and I know you're probably not gonna do it, but you know, if you could, that'd be really cool. And that shit is fucking irritating. Oh my god, is it irritating? Here's the thing, I find it irritating because I've never sent a message like that. Okay, people have wanted to collaborate with me because I put it out there that I like to collaborate, that I want to collaborate, and because they like my content. My growth has come strictly off of my content. Now, I'm not saying that people haven't helped me along the way. People have definitely helped me along the way. I've had dual comms. I've gotten intros made. I've gotten backgrounds made. I've gotten a lot of help along the way. But that help came from my content speaking for itself. That help did not come from me sending out YouTube inbox messages asking people to check my channel out. Okay? That's one of the things that's bugging the shit out of me, and ultimately, I don't really think it works. Because this is what happens if I get that type of message. I usually reply. I go, hey, I would have checked your video out, except you sent me this message. If you would have gotten a hold of me, now take note, because if you're a YouTuber out there, and you are trying to get more exposure, try a message like this. If you want to get me to look at your video, this is the type of message that would probably work. Hey man, I really like your stuff. My favorite series is Wednesday's Words of Wisdom. You give a lot of great advice, and I think it holds a lot of weight. The last week's episode you did, and where you talked about whatever the hell you talked about, that was really cool, and I was able to take X, Y, and Z away from it. So thanks for putting that out. I'm just starting out myself, and I was hoping maybe we could get together to collaborate on something. Would you mind heading over and looking at my stuff? If you like it, get back to me and we can get together and collaborate and create some content. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I will continue to support you and thank you for putting all the effort you do into your videos. Sincerely, Joe Schmo. Bam! That is a way better message than, hey dude, go look at my stuff. I know I probably suck, but first and foremost, those messages are negative because you're already putting yourself down. If you're going, I know that I need work, or I know that I suck, then I don't want to look at your video. I really truly don't. Because here's the thing, every video I put out, in my head, is the best video on YouTube. That is the way it should be for everybody. If you want your content to be good, you have to make it and be able to watch it and go, that's the best video I've ever seen. If you can do that, then upload that shit. Alright, so by coming at me in a message and telling me that you probably suck and you know it's not going to work, I instantly realize you have zero confidence, and therefore I am not going to like your video, period. So I'm not even going to waste my time to go look at it. Secondly, you're coming to me. You need something from me. So stop being selfish. You're asking me to go look at your video, but you're not doing anything for me in return. Now, I'm not saying you always have to do anything for me in return, but a little support is enough, right? If you just support my videos, if you just support my channel, maybe you've been watching my content for the last 2 weeks or something, and you've given me a couple likes or you've left a couple comments. That type of thing is going to get me to go look at your channel, not just some random message. If you support me, I'm going to be way more inclined to support you. Now, it doesn't always have to happen that way. That's where the offering of collaboration comes into play. A lot of commentators are like me. We love to collaborate. I love to do dual comps, man. I absolutely love them. They're a relaxing video for me. I don't have to really come up with too much of a topic, and I just get to have a conversation with somebody else, and it's very enlightening to me. So I prefer to do dual comps. So if you approach me and you're like, hey man, I want to collaborate, I'm instantly far more interested than you just wanting the one-way street of selfishness. So if you're a smaller YouTuber, or a bigger YouTuber, or a new YouTuber, or an old YouTuber, and you're looking to try to get more exposure, try a message like the one I stated previously. Now, what's that going to do for you? It might get more people to go look at your channel. You're going to have a better success rate, I guarantee you, of people going to look at your channel versus the first message of, hey, just give me. All right, and now, you might go, oh, but I only have 26 subs. Why do I want to collaborate? Well, collaboration is the best way to grow. Networking is the best way to grow. The problem is when you're sending those original messages, and a lot of people don't understand this side of YouTube. The problem when you're sending those original messages is you're all in it for yourself, and you're thinking about subs and views, and that's all you care about. What you got to do is open up your mind. If you start to collaborate with people here on YouTube, you're going to make friendships that are ridiculously awesome. You're going to meet some really cool ass people that are incredibly creative, share the same interests as you, and are just overall fun to talk to and hang out with when you're playing a game of Black Ops 2 or whatever you play. And that's the truth behind it, and people don't understand that that's the hidden side of YouTube. The hidden side is the relationships that you can actually build with people and the fun that you will have meeting the people. So don't close that door, and you close that door immediately when you send those first messages. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, I've only got 25 subs, you've got 200, you're not going to want to collaborate with me. That's totally false, dude. If you're a supporter of mine, I do want to collaborate with you. I've done a dual com with somebody that doesn't even have a YouTube channel, just because he's a fan and he wanted to collaborate. That's how much I like to help my supporters. That's how much I like to interact with my supporters and my fans. Now, by doing that, yeah, you might only have 25 subs, but let's say we collaborate and I post it on my channel, right? Because I'm like, hey, your content's good. Let me try to get you more exposure because you're a good supporter of mine. Well, now I post it on my channel, so now instead of 25 subscribers seeing your video, 200 of them are going to see your video. And not only are they going to see us talking and collaborating, they're going to see your link in the description, and it's going to drive more traffic to your channel. This is a far more better and far more effective method than just spamming inbox messages, or even worse, in the comments. Now, this is, as I said before, this is a personal irritant to me. I absolutely hate it. I feel like people are trying to piggyback on the success I've had. Mind you, if you're gonna start YouTube, it is hard ass work. It might not seem like it. You might be thinking, I'm just gonna play a game, I'm gonna talk over it, and that's the end of it. No, man, I spend hours a day trying to network with people, supporting the people that support me, creating my videos, brainstorming ideas, editing my videos, actually getting the gameplay, uploading, rendering. There's a lot that goes into it. Coming up with tags, coming up with descriptions, editing the annotations, scheduling the uploads. There's a lot that goes into it. So when you just come to me and you beg for me to go look at your channel, I find it very offensive. So, I hope you guys got something out of Wednesday's Words of Wisdom here, especially you new YouTubers out there. Hopefully this helps you grow in some way, shape, or form, and you were able to take something away from this. Alright guys, 2 videos on the screen you might have missed. Click them, they open in a new window. Big yellow subscribe button. If you click that, you're going to stick around, which is the most important thing, and you're going to have a lot more fun if you do click that big yellow subscribe button. Actually, it's not as big as it could be, but it's still yellow, still says subscribe, so do it. You're going to enjoy it. As always, guys, follow me on Twitter to find out what's going on, what I'm working on, when I'm playing, who I'm playing with, how I'm playing, where I'm playing, what I'm doing, all the good shit. Follow me on Twitter. That's the best way to interact with me, and I typically tweet everybody back damn near immediately if you do tweet at me. So it's a good way to have a conversation, and I do like talking to all you guys, so don't hesitate. Tweet me. I'll tweet back. All right, guys, one last thing, and then I'm going to let you guys go. If you want to be featured on Wednesday's Words of Wisdom, submit me a inbox message here on YouTube with the subject line of Wednesday's Words of Wisdom. In the body of the message, write whatever your ailment, your issue, your thing is, and I will do my best to work it into next week's episode or a episode in the future. Alright guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate everything you've done for me. I truly appreciate the 200. I appreciate every single view, every single like, every single comment. You guys are freaking amazing. I hope you all have a super, super fantastic day. And never, 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 ever cut your hair like Macklemore.